Hello, I'm Fraser Palamara, and today I'm joined by American Uranium Executive Director Bruce Lane. Bruce, GTI Energy has officially rebranded to American Uranium. What was the purpose of this transformation?
Yeah, hi, Fraser. Look, I'm hoping that when people see the name, it'll be kind of obvious why we've changed it. It is what you see on the packet, if you like. So we've been looking for a timing, an excuse, a reason to change our name, and at the point we've done our consolidation, we're kind of resetting the company for what we think is the next big leap forward for uranium.
Bruce, since we last spoke, Snow Lake Energy confirmed its participation in a major raise for American Uranium. Can you explain to the viewers the relationship your company has with Snow Lake and why it's so significant a company like them is involved?
Yeah, Snow Lake owns 50% of the project that abuts our Lo Herma project directly to the north in the Powder River. So they're in a 50-50 JV with GUE on a very significant land package that joins us along strike. So they've obviously seen what we're doing. They've seen that we're more advanced than what they're doing there at Pine Ridge. And so they've decided to come in, and we welcome them, and they'll put somebody on the board in due course and hold just short of 10% of the company. So we think there's very strong strategic reasons for that, good synergies between the two projects potentially in future. And so we look forward to developing that relationship with them to advance the project as quickly as we can.
What else about Lo Herma do you think also attracted Snow Lake to this opportunity?
Yeah, look, the geology is analogous to where they're positioned. We're both in the Powder River Basin, obviously next door to each other, and our roll fronts, as we chase them north, actually go into their land package. And so they're exploring a little bit to the north of us as we speak. In fact, I was up there a couple of days ago having a look at what they're doing. So very, pretty much identical geology there, a little bit deeper and a little bit further to the north and the east, but it's essentially analogous to what we're doing. And obviously they're attracted to the fact that we've been at it for a few years, and we've obviously got a defined resource of 8.57 million pounds, and we've got an exploration target of up to an additional 11 million pounds on top of that. But we're more advanced than they are. We put out an interim scoping study earlier this year, and we've been able to show the positive economics of the project, even at the size that it's at now. But we're pushing on to make it bigger, and they're pushing on to get out of maiden resource. So they obviously like the idea that they can sequence things a bit.
So could you give me a bit of a sneak preview then what the final stretch of 2025 looks like for American Uranium?
Yeah, the key focus is to get on the ground and do some more drilling. We've got the first part of our permitting tucked away. The BLM has signed off on what we're doing. We're just waiting for that final seal of approval from the state government in Wyoming. There's no showstoppers there, but we still have to get their final sign-off. So once we've got that, we can then confirm the timing with the drilling company. But we're certainly hopeful that in Q4 this year, we'll be on the ground and drilling. We'll be getting drilling results out of that. And what's to come out of that is a resource update. We're looking to do that hopefully before Christmas. We'll see how we go. And then that leads us on to be able to update the scoping study next year. Part of the program we're doing this year is also to do further metallurgical test work. We've already done some, and we've done leach testing, which came out very positively. So we'll do more of that. We'll do some more permeability testing, and we've got some aquifer testing to do as well to check the water flows in the aquifer. So there's quite a lot happening in the back end of this year, and that all feeds into a scoping study update in probably in the early part of next year.
Well, it's definitely a full plate of work, and it's always a pleasure to catch up. Thanks for joining us today, Bruce.
Great. Thanks, Fraser. Good to talk to you again.